An expected sellout crowd filing into Rio Tinto Stadium for the first leg of the Western Conference semifinal series between Real Salt Lake and LA Galaxy.
Very dynamic, strong attacking partnership in Saborio and Plata. Saborio will be the high man to play with his back to the goal, and you'll see Plata float off to the left a little bit and try to get shaped up facing his man 1v1. Top, it's really all about Robbie Keane, who got to sit and watch his team in the Supporters Shield game against Seattle last week. He spoke to him yesterday and he said it was very difficult to watch his team playing, but he got to rest his injured hamstring and he should be fit for this game and fresh.
How do you think two teams that know exactly what they want to do, know exactly the challenge they face on the other side? The first leg of the Western Conference semifinal is underway. Real Salt Lake, claret red and cobalt blue. The LA Galaxy as ever and white from head to toe. RSL shutouts in their last 3 games. They have won 6 straight here at home. The LA Galaxy lost out on their record 5th Supporters Shield last weekend. Now they focus on winning a record 5th MLS Cup. That's grown so much over the course of the season. He said, we brought the whole team back last year, even after underachieving in the playoffs. We really thought we were going to take a run at a Supporters Shield. As Robbie Keane's touch gets him away from Schuler. The shot, though, right to Ramondo.
Look at that, Borger screaming at his team, and so is Nick Ramondo. Last guy on the field that you want to allow a clean look like this. And as this ball comes down, what a great quick touch. Completely wrong foot Schuler, and comes right to Nick Ramondo. Catches it off the half bounce, keeps it down. Great technique. If it's
Luis Gil, clip it in for Saborio. Rogers did just enough. Gargan reacting to the second ball. Luis Gil holds it in. His shot from distance, and did Pineda get a touch to that? Yes, he did. It's out for an RSL corner.
That's one thing that Salt Lake does so well is they drag you on the one side of the field. When you overload, they switch the point of attack. And that got them some joy as the LA Galaxy are scrambling now to try to get back in position.
Real Salt Lake, the best goal-scoring team on set pieces in MLS this year. 13 goals from corner kicks, by far the most of any team. Morales driven into the traffic, got it knocked down, and bounces just wide, and all the chaos in there.
Well, the big thing that the addition of Chris Schuler back into the lineup does is it occupies Omar Gonzalez, and instead of Omar Gonzalez picking up Saborio, he's with Chris Schuler the whole way, and no one really gets a good body on Chris Schuler. And you can see right there Omar Gonzalez matching up with the big man. Chris Schuler got a body on him, and a free run up from Omar Gonzalez. It looked like it might have been Robbie Rogers. Morales is going to start this at Pinedo, knowing that that wind is going to grab the ball and bring it away from him.
How far offside Joao Plata is setting up, and he's just going to stand there passively and hope that something can come out of it. Schuler heads it back in the mixer. Sarnas, that comes backwards. Mulholland trying to get a touch in there, and it loops over the bar and out for a goal kick.
You wonder if they worked on that one. Just a straight diagonal ball to Schuler as he drifts off far post, and he's got to recover. You can see that wind catching that ball and bringing it back a little bit. Good recovery there from Donovan. It's just the presence, just enough to throw Mulholland off. More often than not, that matchup is switched, where Omar Gonzalez, as we just saw there, gets matched up with Plata, and Saborio can find his way over to De La Garza. Omar Gonzalez said to us yesterday, when the ball gets wide at times, he'll switch with AJ De La Garza.
Beckerman's ball, Plata is offside, flags up.
This crowd's going nuts. That's the look of some pretty incredulous fans, and as this ball comes through, no pressure on Kyle Breckerman, has time to pick his head up. He's offside on this one. I'd understand that face on the last call where it looked like Plata was wrongly called offside, but just a little over anxious there with Donovan.
Beckerman trying to lift into the space for Mulholland. Laid in, knocked away by Gonzalez, but it falls right to Alvaro Saborio. Running at Gargan, Saborio, deflected shot, Pinedo, saved Mulholland, and De La Garza! Right in front of Luis Gil, who was ready to tap it into an empty net. Now the Galaxy the other way, Sarvis on the ball. And I guess the question partly too is, first of all, Saborio intercepts that pass. Gonzalez backs off for the last moment. Saborio cuts around, doesn't have anyone in the box right now though. Cuts again around Gonzalez, knocked down from Plata! Saved by Pinedo! That ball changed directions on its way through. This early ball, Audentis offside.
This is just terrific skill from Saborio as this ball comes in. Little nutmeg there, and great change of pace. Gets to the end line. You saw him take a look, and he knew he needed to hold things up and wait for players. Great touch there from Gill. That's just a terrific save.
Morales, Saborio's touch. Joao Plata's onside. Joao Plata saved once again by Jaime Pinedo.
The importance in this save is the speed in which Pinedo comes off the line, and Morales gets it.
Cross sent in. Header by De La Garza. Saborio challenging Pinedo. Whistle's gone for a foul. Free kick LA.
Corner kick opportunity.
This time all 20,000 are on their feet. Morales punched away by Pinedo. Whether he meant it or whether it was the win, that was on its way in. Morales a second chance. The cross this time headed away by Donovan. Keane in a wrestling match with Beltran. Mulholland steps in to pick it up. Back out wide for Morales. This time miscontrols.
Well, Beltran does a good job to keep that one in and get it back to Morales. And here's another look at that punch. Look at that ball coming towards the goal. And you have to think Morales is trying that one. He knows how much wind there is. And there are plenty of runners coming across Pinedo. It's a good save.
Mulholland trying to run it along in the streamers. Plays for Saborio. Cutting back on De La Garza. Saborio now. Looking to cut back the cross. Second chance now. Fists it in, and Pinedo had to hold on to that. Real Salt Lake make all this pressure, all this possession, all these shots pay with a goal. Gill able to keep it. The touch finds Saborio. Saborio cutting back. Gore gets in there with the ball. De La Garza as well. Morales tipped over by Pinedo and out for a corner.
Well, Saborio almost finds his way through here as this ball drops down to him. Tries to cut really quickly and comes to Morales so quick. And that first touch, perfect right out in front of him.
In upfield, RSL have a ball to throw back in for the final seconds of what might end up, of course, being their final match at home this year. Over the top towards Mulholland. Rogers heads away. Sard is trying to help it along. Knocked down. Chanino gets it out of there. Only Alan Gordon upfield for the Galaxy. Sylvia Petrescu will blow for full time, which is really, of course, halftime of this Western Conference semifinal. Nothing even close to being settled yet. In large part thanks to that man. A scoreless draw on the night.
Watch RSL take on LA this Sunday at 5:30 on ESPN2.